Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Talk. Today we're going to be talking about dark skin versus light skin. I picked this topic because I've been seeing a lot of people in the media talking about skin bleaching and how African American want to bleach their skin, and being from the African descent is something that's in our culture but nobody talk about it. It's like an unspoken taboo that just nobody wants to touch on, and I felt like it was going to be a great topic for us to talk about. What do you think, ladies?
Of course, I feel like nowadays, I don't want to say everybody, but almost everybody want to be light skinned. Everybody.
I don't think it's more of being light skinned. I think it's more of being what the media portrayed to be beautiful. Being raised in Africa, I am the oldest of 6 siblings and I'm the darkest. So throughout my life, I had to experience people calling me ugly because I was darker. So it's like when you're growing up, they're like, oh, that little ugly one. That's exactly what they refer to you as when you're darker. And I had a problem with it growing up. It made me, at a certain stage in my life, I had like self-esteem issue, but I never really discussed it. But it's definitely an underlying factor that they portray in the media that everybody, all light skin, is pretty.
Let's throw the media out the window. Let's put like real people.
Yeah.
Real people make it that us dark skinned women don't have, like, the men. First thing, African women and African men think light skinned girls are gods.
Yes.
Goddesses. Let's correct that. Goddesses. Therefore, they have all these African girls, all these dark skinned African girls bleaching their skin, acting crazy.
Yes.
Around here.
To be like
I definitely agree with that because I grew up in Ghana, and everything you saying, and mind you, majority of the people in that part of the world is dark skin. And everything that you see, or every person that you see, was light.
Hey, what part of Ghana you was
In the media, like commercials,
so
everything.
hard.
In the media, commercials, the TV show, the music video, everything was light. So as a child growing up in that environment, that's all your mindset is set up to be that was the only thing that was pretty. So growing up, if you're little, of course it's going to cause you to have self-esteem issues.
Let's not even talk about Africa. Let's talk about US. When you watch TV, how many dark-skinned girls you see? Even the dark-skinned girls that we used to see back then, Gabrielle Union, all those black actors, they're all light-skinned now. Not even light-skinned, like probably my complexion.
And back then she wasn't the same.
No, she don't.
No, she don't look the same. I'm sorry, I have to disagree. She do not look the same.
Complexion now.
She do not look the same. I know they're not gonna admit it, but there's a lot of celebrities.
Now, Gabrielle Union look the same to me.
No, I don't believe that. I think she looks.
She just got back and watched. She got a better hairstylist. That's what she did.
More money.
A new makeup artist. Probably the makeup artist giving her too much face powder.
No, she definitely changed.
Kerry Washington. Kerry Washington.
She have changed.
Look how light it makes.
Don't talk about my sister.
No, I love Kerry Washington, but look how light she got in over the years.
Yeah, she has gotten.
And look how light Rihanna got in over the years.
Rihanna's been light though.
No, she never been that light.
But Rihanna came from a Caribbean.
All right, no, she never been that light when she came out. Even if you check out her first video,
Rihanna came from a Caribbean setting, so of course, like
it was never that.
What about Kelly Rowland?
It's normal to change shades.
If you come from
what
a
are they
really dark
portraying in the
environment,
media? What are they portraying to us that our skin is not beautiful though?
No, but if you come in from a real dark Caribbean setting, if you come to like America where the season changes, of course you're gonna get a little bit.
No, that's
lighter. But do you accept the fact that a lot of people
a lot of celebrities are bleaching gradually?
Yes,
so we all want to be light. That's
time.
what it is. Everybody want to be like. I don't mind being a shade lighter, and I get mad when people say, "Oh, this person used bleaching cream." Everybody have their own way of doing it. People wear 3 concealer shade lighter, and then wear all these light foundation.
That's the thing that I have a problem with. I wear a lighter shade foundation. I do that because it look better in pictures. I'm gonna admit.
And when me and you take pictures together with the same shade.
Yes, that's.
Oh, you might even be lighter than me.
But I do not want to bleach. I love the skin I am. I do not want to bleach.
So what makes
it look better?
If you use your foundation color?
No, my foundation color, I don't feel like they have the right match that looks better on picture. I don't like the way it look on pictures. That's why I'm not gonna do that. But in my regular everyday, I use my correct shade. But if I'm taking pictures for my blog, I'm gonna admit I use a lighter shade than my original shade.
Person, that's you.
No, that's me because Guys, when you meet me in person, it's me, okay? Don't get it twisted. I might look all dolled up, but it's still me.
Yeah, because now it come back to Instagram and everybody can edit that picture so much that now you think everybody don't like light skin.
No, but I think if you use a lighter shade foundation, it's a temporary fix compared to you bleaching.
So why are you fixing? What are you fixing?
Guys, it's the picture, but it's totally different using a lighter shade foundation than you actually bleaching your skin. That's a totally different thing. I think it all comes down to insecurities.
It's the
That's
same.
what I think it is.
It's the same. It's the same. If you're using a shade 2 shades lighter than your complexion, that means you're fixing to start bleaching next. Next step is the bleaching, right?
No, I don't believe that. I don't believe the next step is
maybe
bleaching.
you just too chicken to bleach and then you say, oh, I'm a.
No, I won't do that. I would not do that because I don't feel the need, even though.
But you feel the need to put a shade, 2 shades lighter makeup.
I don't use 2 shades. I use one shade.
About you, we're just talking about people in general.
Okay.
People in general.
So if you're using makeup that's lighter than your skin tone, obviously
to appear lighter
on camera. Obviously, you're not comfortable with your skin tone, and then you're like.
I understand where you guys are coming from. I think it's in the same aspect, but at the same time, I personally understand it, but I don't think it's the same thing.
You know what it is? It's because everybody got up believing when you're shade lighter, you look better. Growing up having light skin friends, I grew up with a friend that was very light, and when me and her walked the hall, she got all the compliments. So it made me want to be light skinned. Cause it made me
you're
like
darker than me, so when we walk, people be like, oh, your friend is so pretty. Oh, you so dark.
Not really, because I'm not that shade lighter than you. If you say Aminata, then that's different, because Aminata is way on the other side.
Nah, that's another story.
That's a whole other shade of dark.
Black is beautiful, mom.
Yes, it's hard because if you are growing up in a country or a place that's all you see, it's hard to have a high self-esteem or be comfortable in your own skin when that's all is out there. It took a very strong person to do that. So I'm not judging who do it. If you do it, it worked for you. Good luck.
Talking about how she felt self-conscious in her
growing up as a child,
she felt self-conscious, but being the only dark-skinned girl in her family, I didn't feel like I had a total different experience because I had 3 black people, 3 brown skinned people, and 1 light-skinned person. So like it kind of evened out, and I had parents that encouraged me because both of my parents are dark-skinned people. So I guess it's just all about your upbringing.
That's true.
And how your parents make you feel like confident. Like
of course your parents gonna say, oh, you beautiful and stuff like that. But if you have neighbors, oh God, I remember I had one cousin that was calling me names. He used to call me Senegalese.
But you're not even that dark.
You know, that's why I say it's the surrounding. It's the surrounding. If you have people around you that are so negative, that are just willing to bring you down, of course, after a while, you're going to start feeling self-conscious about yourself.
Yeah, that is true.
You're going to start feeling self-conscious. I know you say you like the whole black movement. And
I love the black movement. There was a time that I looked, I'm like, oh, I'm kind of too dark. But then, who cares? Like, when I was younger, I really didn't care. Well, I'm probably 1 in a million.
That's good. That's a good thing that you really don't care. As now, I don't care about it at all because after a while, I began to love myself and like completely, like, I know I can change my color. I just have to live with me and work with what I have. So I love it now. Yeah. But at a point in my life, I didn't like it at all. It made me a little...
And that's the same thing goes for kids that are growing up now. Now that we are older, we can accept it. We got makeup, we got weave, we got all that. But when you're growing up and you're coming up and you're used to, and people still do it now. They're always more drawn toward the light-skinned babies, the light-skinned kids, than the dark-skinned kids.
If anything, I feel more self-conscious about my weight than my color.
That's another topic. That's a whole nother topic.
And the whole thing again, I have really dark-skinned friend that's very pretty, and I used to walk around with her, and she always got the compliment. It was like, oh my God, you're so pretty for a dark-skinned girl. You're so pretty. You're so pretty. Is that really a compliment?
That's what I find that to be an insult.
It is.
Like, it's so disrespectful. If you don't want to call me pretty, just don't say nothing.
But they want to call you pretty.
Don't say you're pretty for a dark-skinned girl. It's just disrespectful. What are you trying to say? Dark-skinned people are ugly?
Such a beautiful dark-skinned girl.
Don't compliment. If you have nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all.
No need to incorporate.
I kind of understand what they be trying to say, like to say like your skin is no, I'm not saying you're a pretty dark skin girl. I want to say that you have very beautiful skin because I love your skin. I feel like you're dark.
No, I don't understand what they're trying to say. I think that being shady when I say that they're trying to insult you on the low, but they will never say
They're not trying to insult
yes,
you. They're just trying to insult dark-skinned people.
Yes,
Period.
I'm a dark-skinned girl, so I take it personal. When you say that, I get offensive. It make you feel happy. I'm not judging.
It's unhealthy. It is unhealthy to bleach your skin. To be honest, it's unhealthy. Like if you go into surgery, like it really messes up your.
It's all
the layers of your skin.
It makes up. It messes up that. Like if you go for surgery, sometimes they can even stitch you back up. Like
even though they said they're not judging, I'm judging. Stop the bleaching.
Stop the bleaching.
Stop the bleaching, because I can tell from your fingers and your toes,
your feet, your knuckles.
I am not judging. If you are bleaching, it works for you. It make you happy. Continue your bleaching.
We're not judging. We're just saying
that
it's
not healthy. It's not healthy. Even though we're joking about it, but it's actually a serious matter. Because in some West African country, it's really a big thing. So
even the West Indies,
it all comes down to a cultural thing. I think it all fall back on society. I know I keep blaming society and the media. It all fall back to it because I know it's a personal thing. You can choose not to bleach. I get it, but some people don't have self-esteem,
insecurities
to
be them and be individual and be unique and stand out among the crowd. Some people are just followers.
Yeah, but in this time right now, it's like they're uplifting difference. So therefore, right now, if you're bleaching and doing all this extra stuff, it's not really. Like, I'm looking at you like you're crazy because a lot of things are acceptable that wasn't acceptable in the 50s, the 20s. Like right now in 2013, we can do whatever we want to do. Like you can look at these crazy hairstyles, shaved hair on one side, hair on the other side. Who does that? But it's all acceptable. It's people are accepting uniqueness.
It's a process of finding yourself, and sometimes people go through stages, so they just need some time to find themselves. And a lot of people struggle with insecurities. It's a hard thing. That's a hard thing.
Yes, honey. It's a hard thing. It took a long time to get there, and you are somebody out there that is suffering from insecurities, honey. It took a long time.
Just know that you are beautiful in your own way.
And one day you're gonna find your way there.
Not even in your own way. You're just beautiful. Like
unique. Everybody cannot be the same. I can't be as dark as her, and she can't be as brown as her.
Everybody is different.
I can be as brown. Give me some essence.
It just left with a person to just decide one day and just start with loving yourself first. As long as you love yourself and believe in who you are and you accept yourself and accept all your flaws and differences, you don't have to bleach to be pretty.
And it starts with your parents,
your friends, the people you take yourself around. Because when you surround yourself with positive people, trust me, it's a whole nother world. You feel better, you look better. But when you're around a whole bunch of negative people that are bringing you down because they are not happy with themselves, then it's hard to get over.
You'll always be down.
You'll always be down. But it's a process. Once you get through it, honey, you'll be so happy. You'll be walking around like you're walking on the move. So
I thank you so much for watching this episode of Let's Talk. For more information on my panel, visit stylewithpatience.com. Thank you. See you later.
Bye.